here? And then the hero says, because I choose to. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who's creating everything in existence. But what we acquire with regards to whether this is in our favor or not is the dimension of our choice, our choice. What are we choosing at every moment? Our sense of free will, the great mystery of who is the chooser, but yet I feel I have independence, I can choose to do things. And that choice comes back to the heart. إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. What is it that you really, really want? Where is it that you're really, really acting from? Because it's very possible, and this has happened historically and happens today, that we can outwardly be religious. Prophet ﷺ said there will be a people that you'll be amazed by their Qur'an. He actually said you'll be amazed by their Qur'an. You'll be amazed by their salah. But he said the Qur'an doesn't go below the throat. What does he mean by doesn't go below the throat? It means it doesn't penetrate the heart. It means there's no heart dimension there. These same group of people historically and currently, people who said, we're only going to rule by Allah's law, we want Allah, this. But all that was coming out was their own internal anger, angst, pain, suffering, judgment in the form of religiosity. We don't want to be from them. We don't want to be from these people who the Prophet ﷺ, who himself is rahmah, was sent rahmatan lil alameen. But in the Arabic language, this is the worst of things you could say about a people. He said, these people are kilabu jahannam. These people are the dogs of hellfire. The Prophet ﷺ, who is layyinul janib, the one who is always close to those who are next to them, who is sahlul khuluq, who is easy going, who would always forgive, prophesied and gave testimony to a group of people who arose very shortly after his leaving this world, and who as an archetype have continued to remain in our ummah. And in the times of fitan such as today, they are the people oh, look at this guy's beard, look at this guy, look at his sincerity, he's out there fighting, look at. But ultimately we can't see, or those who have the furqan, those who have hearts will see behind that there is an anger, there is a pain, there is an ego, and all of this is simply trying to use the religion. And so we have to become people of hearts. This is the cure, brothers and sisters. We have to engage this deen the way it's intended to be engaged, as a transformation, bringing it home to reality, to ourselves first and foremost. Where am I acting from? How many a person can be out here, and this is from the biggest of fitna. I'm here giving a talk, I can be out here, and I probably am. Ask the wives and they'll tell you who's really what in their homes. Anyone can come on a minbar and give a talk. But the reality is, where are you really comes out in your most intimate places. In the most intimate moments when anger grips you, who are you really? Where are you acting from? And that's why any public display of piety always has within it the associated danger of riya. And so the Sahaba themselves, they would, if they had to do something, they'd do it, but they would flee from public displays. What they wanted to do was to be serving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and no one knowing. That's why the greatest of Sahaba, Sayyidina Abu Bakr, and one of the other greatest of the Sahaba, Sayyidina Umar. Sayyidina Umar went to this old lady's home in the middle of the night. Blind old lady, no one's around. Thinks, okay, no one's going to see me. Why is he going in the middle of the night? Because he doesn't want anyone to see him. To go and clean her house. Her house. Go and clean her house. Sweep the floors. Make sure everything's fine. For whom? This old lady is not going to give him anything, for Allah. And when Sayyidina Umar arrives there and starts cleaning everything and doing, she says, is that you? He said, who? Abu Bakr, is that you? Because he was preceded by Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr used to always go to the same house, clean the same house, clean it. so that no one could know. This is ikhlas. This is working on yourselves. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability, brothers and sisters, to bring ikhlas niyyah into this religion. This is what creates the dimensions of who we really are. This is what amplifies or reduces from our actions. This is the dimension that Allah is looking at. Allah doesn't look at your bodies. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't look at, but He looks at your qulub wa a'malikum, your actions that come from your hearts. It's this area. I'm pointing to it, but in reality it's the essence of who you are. It's this area that has been created to know Allah. It's this area, and I'm saying an area only by a point of saying that when our hearts are functioning, we feel expanded, and when our hearts are in pain, we actually feel contracted in this area. And the Prophet ﷺ said, "Inna fi jasadi mudgha," in the body is a lump of flesh. If that flesh was to be corrupted, the entire body is corrupted. But by that lump of flesh, He meant the spiritual heart around it as well. It's not just the physical heart as well. When it gets corrupted, the body gets corrupted. But this locus of who you are, when that gets corrupted, what is it actions you can be doing outwardly? But inwardly you're marid, you're diseased. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to make this a part of our reality. The Quran constantly says that no one will get its message except ulil albab, except the people of lub, a core, a heart. So if we're not working on our hearts, we don't get our message, we won't get it. If we're not working on our hearts, we'll be, to whatever degree, we'll be from these people. The Quran says there's two ways of going astray. One is غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ, the other is وَلَضَّالِينَ. غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ is going astray outwardly. I've got my jubbah, I've got my mama, I've got my beard, I've got the Quran, I've got the tasbih, or not the tasbih. I look the part, but inwardly I have nothing in it for Allah. غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ, Allah's ghadab is upon them. The person is, Allah hates that person. He's all dressed up, but he's got nowhere to go, because he hasn't got Allah in his heart. The other is وَلَضَّالِينَ, going astray inwardly. Where you then, this is the other type of perversion, you say, oh, it's all about hearts, brothers. I can do whatever I want. I can drink, I can do this, but my heart's in the right place. That's another type of fooling yourself, because these outward things also impact your inward. And you're fooling yourself, and وَلَضَّالِينَ. So don't fool yourself. This deen is not for fooling yourself, either outwardly or inwardly. This deen is sirat al-mustaqim. Be a person of istiqamah. A person of istiqamah is upright inwardly and outwardly. He doesn't have hidden facets. He's not trying to be a hypocrite. He's not tricking Allah. He's a person of uprightness inwardly and outwardly, and that has to start from the heart. And that's why we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Fatiha, we say, صِرَاطَ الَّذِينَ أَنْعَمْتَ عَلَيْهِمْ, because you blessed those people, so we join ourselves with the people. أَنْعَمْتَ عَلَيْهِمْ. Who are they? The Anbiya, the Siddiqeen, the Awliya, the Salihin. These are the people whose hearts are alive. So we join ourselves with the people whose hearts are alive for our hearts to be alive. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to be true in this deen, to engage our hearts. وَمَا ذَلِكَ عَلَى اللَّهِ بِعَزِيزٍ وَالْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. هذا وصلوا وسلموا على من أمرتم بالصلاة والسلام عليه. قال الله تعالى إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. وارض اللهم عن الخلفاء الراشدين أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعن سائر الصحابة الأكرمين. اللهم اجعلنا من البارين بآبائهم وأمهاتهم المحسنين إلى أهلهم وأرحامهم. اللهم وفق رئيس الدولة الشيخ خليفة ابن زايد لكل خير، واحفظه بحفظك وعنايتك. ووفق اللهم نائب ولي عهده الأمين لما تحب وترضى، وأيد إخوانه حكام الإمارات. اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات. اللهم ارحم الشيخ زايد وشيخ مختوم والشيوخ الإمارات الذين انتقلوا لرحمتك. اللهم ارحم رحمة واسعة من عندك، وافضي عليهم من خيرك ورضوانك، وادخل اللهم في عفوك وغفرانك ورحمتك آباءنا وأمهاتنا وجميع أرحامنا ومن له حق علينا. اللهم إنا نسألك موجبات رحمتك وعزائم مغفرتك والغنيمة من كل بر والسلامة من كل إثم. اللهم إنا نسألك فوز بالجنة والنجاة من النار. اللهم لا تدع لنا ذنبا إلا غفرته، ولا هما إلا فرجته، ولا دينا إلا قضيته، ولا مريضا إلا شفيته، ولا ميتا إلا رحمته، ولا حاجة إلا قضيتها ويسرتها يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم احفظ دولة الإمارات استقرارها ورخاءها، وبارك في خيراتها، وزدها فضلا ونعمة وحضارة وعلما وبهجة وجمالا ومحبة وتسامحا، وأدم لي الأمن والآمان وعلى سائر البلاد المسلمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم انشر الاستقرار والسلام في العالم أجمعين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم اسقنا الغيث ولا تجعلنا من القانتين. اللهم اغثنا، اللهم اغثنا، اللهم اغثنا غيثا مغيثا حنيا واسعا. اللهم اسقنا من بركات السماء وانبت لنا من بركات الارض. عباد الله، اذكروا الله العظيم يذكركم، واشكروه على نعم يزدكم، واقيموا الصلاة.